right now, like, and then I started swearing at him.
Because it's just like, that is so scary because it's like if a child is...
Hi, I'm Kira.
And I'm Tara.
I hope you like conversations with no rules.
And unfiltered thoughts.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about Turkey again.
Let's start with how are you doing?
How am I
Where
doing?
are our manners?
How are you guys?
No, how are you doing?
How am I doing? Okay. I'm okay, I guess. I'm fine.
How's your week been?
It's been interesting. It's been an interesting week, but we're healing. We're healing. We're living. We're healing. We're loving.
Yeah.
Life is good. How's your week doing?
I'm doing well, actually. I'm doing well. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well.
Is your week doing okay too?
Yeah, amazing. I'm having a good week, actually.
English teacher here. How is your week doing?
Doing or going?
Going.
Tamam.
That's why I'm laughing at
English
myself.
teacher, okay.
I'm like, yeah, English teacher.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
How are y'all doing?
How are you guys
Comment
doing?
down below. Let us
Yeah.
know how you're doing. Are you loving our episodes? Are you loving? Is there anything you'd want us to
Talk about?
talk about?
Do?
Yeah.
Or if you want to come on our show, leave a comment.
Yes, sure. Yeah. But you have to have subscribed
Yes,
on
subscriptions
YouTube
only.
and followed on Spotify.
Yes, we will check. Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's about it.
Any more platforms? We'll find them and we'll be there.
That's about
Come
it.
find us.
Yeah. So this week we're talking about, it's like part 2 of the culture shock. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We're talking about
Okay. Are you?
turkey. Indeed, it's an animal. When I told my old colleagues in Spain I was moving to Turkey, they were like, "Yeah, we know you're going to." I don't know if that's the sound a turkey makes, but
Well.
if you guys know the sound a turkey makes, please tell me because
Yeah. Turkey.
I need to know that for
They
the later
changed the
podcast.
name though.
Turkey.
Turkey.
And you know why they changed the name?
Why?
Because it was too similar to the animal.
To the animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna talk about Turkey, and I know we talked about Turkey in our last podcast, but we're gonna give you some extra bits of information and some
Part
stories.
2.
Part 2.
Let's go.
Culture shock part 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to start with. Should we do negative first? Let's go negative and positive. So before I say anything, Turkey is an amazing country. I really love it here.
Mashallah, so beautiful.
It is safe. It is safe. I feel like Istanbul is one of the safest cities I've lived in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you guys a story. That may make you be like, I don't know if I want to go to Istanbul. So I was out one night, and I was with my friend who'd had a little bit too many.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If
know.
you don't, you don't.
Exactly.
Don't learn. Okay, so basically I had to take this friend home. There was this guy in the club who kept being like, "Oh, like, can I have your number? When am I gonna see you again? Can we go out? Like, I really want to see you again." And I was like, "No, like, can you not see that my friend is not okay and I have to take her home?" So we left, and this guy followed us down the stairs, and he was like, "Oh, I'll help you," and he tried to get in a taxi with us, and we're like,
Oh, really? That's scary.
That wasn't
That's
the scary.
scary.
That was not the scary part.
Oh, shit.
So me, I was already stressed. I was in like protective mother mode,
Yeah, we'll have one of this.
like a lion, you know, like when a lion sees somebody try to, or any animals, but they say if see someone try to attack their cub, you're just like, no.
You know what we call that in Kenya? I don't know if it's like a common term outside, but like the people who take care of their friends called mother hen.
Oh, cute.
So you are the mother hen.
The mother of the group. Only in certain cases. Sometimes I need to be mother.
We
all need
take
to be
time.
mother.
We take time. Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to be the mother all the time. That's not fun.
Yeah, it's actually
That's not fun.
exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and don't be fooled. Just because you're the oldest one does not make you the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, got in a taxi. On the way home, I was like, okay, I can relax now. My friend's in the taxi. Step one. I did live 5 floors up, which with no elevator, so that was going to be a problem. So we get out of the taxi. Taxi driver doesn't speak English. And guess, when I open the door, guess who I see?
No way.
Yeah.
Did he follow you with a taxi
Followed us
or like
in another taxi.
Oh.
He got in another taxi, followed us home, opened the door, saw this guy. I was like, what are you doing here? You should have seen the shock on my face. I was like,
shit.
what? And then he opened the front door, started talking to the taxi driver in Turkish. And
shit.
I was like, I closed the door on him and I Google translated really quickly.
Yeah.
And I said, don't know this guy, please tell him to go away.
Yeah.
I held the phone to the taxi driver. Taxi driver was freaking out.
Yeah. Actually, I realized taxi drivers are really nice. Okay, if you find the good ones. Because it's like if you explain to them the situation, they read it like real quick.
Absolutely, yeah. But like, I mean, because they don't understand English, it's kind of confusing. But taxi drivers will always be very protective of women here. So, that's another positive.
Yeah, but shout out to the taxi drivers.
Let me
amazing
finish.
And good out there.
We just talked about taxi drivers.
Yeah, we love them.
There's good taxi drivers. There's bad taxi drivers. We were lucky.
We love the good ones.
That's even if they are flirty with you, they will be protective. If there's a bad situation because it's like gotta protect the women.
Yeah.
I am the man. Gotta protect the women. So anyway, this was the most fierce I've ever been with a man in my life. And I should take this to every man I meet. Or
we'll talk about that another time.
We'll talk about that another time. But I just started shouting at him. I opened the door and I just started shouting at him. And I actually scared him. This boy looked like he was going to pee his pants. He was like...
sometimes they need to...
I was like... can you imagine me shouting? I'm like literally like...
You're the sweetest.
Yeah.
You're the sweetest. I can't imagine you shouting.
Because the taxi driver was freaked out. Also looking at my friend who was passed out. And I was looking out the window at this guy. And I was just like, leave us alone. We don't know you. Go away, go away. And he was like, yeah, if that's what you want. Like, it's like, you asked me to come.
He was playing his phone, yeah?
Yeah, he was like, if you asked me to come. He was like, I'm your neighbor. Like, I live like just down here. And then anyway, I wasn't listening, wasn't taking it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, leave us alone right now. Like, and then I started swearing at him, sorry. But, and then the curse words got to him. And eventually he walked off down the street. And the taxi driver picked up my friend and brought her to the top floor.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was so nice. And this was a street that like you can't, like, it was a one-way street, so he was blocking other cars.
Oh, yeah. So. Massive shout out to the very good, sweet taxi drivers out there. Like, keep doing the Lord's work, because, like...
Yeah, but I'm telling you, if you go to a nightclub in Turkey, especially if you're with a group of girls, especially as a group of girls, be careful. Just be careful. Because there's a lot of... Let's say, a lot of predators.
That's the one.
And it's true.
Lot of predators,
It's true. You really got to be careful. But like, I'm not saying like you can't have a good time. You can have a good time, but you just have to be like a bit cautious.
Yeah.
Just know how to get home and know like that you can get home safely because you'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as you know what's going on and everything.
Flip side.
Okay. Positive story?
No.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. During the day. Yours was during the night. There's a during the day. So, fun. There's nothing fun about what I'm about to say, but okay.
I can't imagine.
So, a friend of mine actually let me share this story because it happened to her. It happened to me, but mine was in passing. Like when I had her story, I was like, wow, it can actually get worse. Because she was...
I'm nervous.
She was going to uni and she was walking down, Unkapana? It's like after you cross the bridge, after you cross the Harwich Bridge.
Harwich Bridge, Metro, okay. Okay.
So she's in a uni around that area. So she's got off the bus and she's walking down the street to the uni. And
hold on, is this the side, Taksim side or the other side?
This other side.
Okay, I have a very similar story to this area, but go.
Yeah,
go.
So she's walking to uni, it's morning, you like good vibes, you're walking to uni, you're happy, blah, blah, blah.
Are we? I mean, when I was in uni, I don't know if I was always happy to wake up in the morning, but...
Like you're minding your business, you're listening to your music, vibing, and just walking to uni. And then on her way now, while she was walking, she there's this guy who approached her and like almost groped her. And it's worse because like the guy was like talking to her in Turkish, but he realized that she couldn't understand, so she put he put the translation on Google and showed it to her, and he was like, I can see that you're wearing a thong. Because the thing is, she was wearing official pants for context, but like for someone to even have noticed that she's wearing a thong.
Stop looking at my ass.
Like that's crazy.
Not why I'm here.
That's crazy.
That's,
yeah, and it's even scary
way?
because it's like on that street, like there are not so many people who are walking, and especially like in the morning during uni, like when you're walking to uni. In the morning, it's hard to find people who are walking, but like coming back, maybe you'll find a group of people to walk back with. But like when you're walking to uni, like your whole day is
your whole day is ruined because you started with a bad experience like that, and then the whole day you're just thinking.
And that's all that's gonna be on your head, because it's like, will this guy even follow me like after uni? Like even going to uni is gonna be a problem, because you're like, which other way can I use to go to uni? Because like if I use this way, and I don't know how long this guy had been following me for to even have noticed these small things, like it's crazy.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Guys will just look at you immediately and be like, they love one place first.
It's very scary.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
No, that's terrifying. And actually, I had a friend who had a very similar experience with a group of men in that area.
Yeah.
And she said that they followed her. So I think that's an area you should probably be careful in Istanbul.
I think so, yeah.
And that was like, it wasn't even late, because like I walk around Istanbul like 10, 11 p.m. on my own and I feel safe. But in the center, I guess, I said areas like after 7 p.m. just...
Yeah. Because like for me,
big cities.
Well, I was living in on the other side as a youth.
Yeah.
Like, see how you just wear your gym tights and walk to the gym? I would do that. But like there's this particular time I was walking down the street, and like a child came and spanked my ass. And this is like
irresistible.
No, that's not the point. That's not what we are putting out there, please. But like that was so scary, because it's just like that was so scary, because it's like if a child can feel that comfortable to do that, like what about the older men? Because obviously they're learning from the older men.
Socialization, toxic traits.
Yeah.
Socialization, toxic masculinity.
That was so horrible, actually.
No, I've had a very similar experience as well. Like this was years ago. I was 18. We were in Cardiff visiting my cousins.
Okay.
And it was kind of like, the only reason I'm laughing is like, I'm sorry, I don't want to laugh because it's not funny. But it's like
the girls we were telling out there. I
don't know how to react to somebody saying a child slapped your ass, because it's just such a wild thing to imagine.
Yeah.
It's not funny at all. It's just wild. It's actually really, really toxic. But there was this guy on a skateboard, and I was wearing a skirt. Like it was a normal, like, you know, short black skirt, but it wasn't like you couldn't see anything. And this guy comes on the skateboard and he just goes and skates away. And I swear he was like 13, 14.
Oh my god. It's really horrible to see. Yeah. Honestly, it's horrible to see, and it's just like...
But it's like, I mean, everybody says like, if you wear this... Not everybody, but like, you know, that whole...
Mentality
that like, oh, you're asking for it if you wear it.
Yeah.
But I actually saw a very funny video the other day. It was like, if you're asking for it, and it was like some girl dressed up in like a business suit going into a random job, and she was like, but I'm asking for it, look at my suit. And like, it's another one like...
that's the flip side of the whole thing, because it's like, for her, she's wearing it for it. But like some of us, and that's not our intention, and that's not even what comes to our mind.
But it was to make a joke out of it. It's like, okay, so if I'm wearing short clothes, it means I'm asking for it. Then if I wear a business suit, does that mean I'm asking for a promotion? If I dress like a loaf of bread or something for Halloween, am I asking for bread? That was a very weird example. But like, I don't know why my brain just went to wearing a costume shaped like bread. But you get the point. Like, it's just like, if like, then I'm just gonna dress up as anything and then ask for that.
Yeah.
Dress up as money. Dress up as money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give me money if I dress up as money. There we go.
Creepy.
I'll wear like Chanel bags and everything. I'm asking for money.
Men are creepy though.
Men are creepy, and I'm telling you, it does not matter what you wear.
Yeah.
Men, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's nothing about how short your skirt is. If men are gonna hit on you or be inappropriate, they're gonna do it regardless of what you're wearing.
Yeah.
I used to teach an academy in Spain. I had a group of 11-year-old boys.
Mm-hmm.
Craziest 11-year-old boys ever. Actually, there was just 2 of them in the class that were really bad. They commented on my ass. They commented on like my appearance. They told me that they were like my boyfriend, and I was like, this is harassment. I'm getting harassed by 11-year-old boys. Like, what are they being taught? Like, how is this okay?
Whoa.
And the same kid, I also saw him spit into a homeless guy's cup, and I was like, my enemy. After that, I had to teach him, but I was like, my enemy.
Yeah.
How it's tough to be a woman. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is tough to be a woman.
Yeah. Anyway, we digressed.
Yeah, but anyway, we will talk about that another time if you guys would like us to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more you can say about that. But let's go away from the negative and start something more positive.
Yeah.
Okay, so positive stories in Istanbul. Let me think. Do you have anything that pops into your mind? No. Okay. I guess not. Stairs. Nothing. Yeah, I get that when somebody asks me a question.
The cricket sounds.
When somebody asks me a question, yeah, the crickets. Me and my animal noises. I can't make a cricket noise. I'm like, that's not what a cricket sounds like, and I don't even know. That's like a crab or something.
Well.
That's what you do when you're calling a horse. So yeah, it is when somebody asks you a question and you just like your mind goes blank.
Yeah.
What do I talk about? But so many positive experiences in this country. One of my favorites. Okay, this is Turkish. If you teach private lessons to Turkish families, oh my, these families are amazing. They will treat you like gold. Like they love having visitors in their house.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to teach this teenager twice a week, and his mom, like I go over on Saturday mornings and his mom is like, oh, we're gonna make you breakfast. And it's like, what would you like for breakfast? And she always makes me coffee, like the nicest coffee.
That's weird.
Nicer than my coffee. With my fancy coffee machine, I swear. Oh, it's good coffee. And she always gives me food.
Eye.
It's my okay, because it's okay. So she's got me coffee from Kenya. Her mother has sent her over Kenyan coffee. Okay, the quality. This coffee is better. The coffee beans is better, but the coffee she makes is good. And she's such a good baker, and she always gives me like tri leche one time, and I was on a diet, but I could not say no to tri leche.
I love tri leche. Oh, it's amazing.
Tri leche is my favorite dessert.
Let's not talk about food again.
Oh, no.
We went on and on about food last time.
No food. Okay, so that's a positive experience. Also, the other one, I teach words. Mm-hmm. Her mother also gives me food every time I go over.
Yeah,
I don't even ask.
The hospitality is amazing. The hospitality is really
off the record.
Yeah,
of any country
really
I've been to.
Yeah.
I've had so many fun experiences meeting people here. One of my favorite things about Istanbul, it's the most diverse place I've ever been in my life.
It's very cosmopolitan, actually.
It's very cosmopolitan, but like people say like, oh, London's very like multicultural, Dublin's very multicultural. But Istanbul is like another level. You have everybody here. Mm-hmm. And it gives you such a good chance to like meet new people and learn different ways of living and learn about new cultures, which is something I'm super, super interested in. So for me, that is just like, that's amazing.
Love it. I love going to I love how Istanbul is so big. Like you can go to different areas and just experience it like just as it is. Like you go to Kadıköy, it's very busy. There's a lot going on. Like, there's very nice shops to walk into, very nice coffee places, very nice restaurants. Like every area has a different vibe, and I really love this about Istanbul because it makes like life so much worth living, because it's like you can just search up places on Instagram or like Google. Just go and do your research, and then like if it's something you're interested in, you just go and see. And like there's always so many activities you can join, so many workshops you can join. You can meet international people if you want to, you can meet Turkish people if you want to. It just depends with which space makes you comfortable. Of course, like you wouldn't like most of the time you don't know most of the people, but that's a way to socialize. Like this city has brought up the culture of like you can get to socialize depending on what your vibe is.
Absolutely. So, you can join hiking groups, you can join running groups, you can join, like you said, the classes. You can make like ceramic Turkish lights.
There's the perfume making workshop also.
That would be super interesting.
We would.
I need some new perfume.
Yes. Yes, me too.
There's so many things you can do. You can join volleyball, you can like if you're into sports, like it's a really good place to meet people. And if you go to these places, like everybody is super chatty and super like they're really open to making friends. It kind of reminds me of being on Erasmus, but with like people who are a bit more older and mature and like kind of have jobs and stuff. I think it's such a cool city to live.
It's amazing
to meet people. But we were talking about like I feel like because it's such a big city and there's so many areas and there's so many activities, like a lot of things in Istanbul are temporary. So we were talking about this, like a lot of times you meet people and you don't stay in contact with them forever because it's like temporary.
Yeah, because even like how we met, for example, like we met through your friend, and it's just like
we knew each other for a year before we became friends.
Yeah, but like
But is that what you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say like how we met, like the person who we met through went back to her country and now we're friends.
Now
it's
we're
just
friends,
like people are very temporary, and that's one thing you learn like along the way, because it's like you can't really attach to people, because also like there's a whole, unless you're willing to go down the road of long distance and everything, but like
more relationships,
even friendships.
I do. See, that's one for me though. Like I've moved so much and I keep my friends from different countries, so like even my friends back home, I feel like in terms of like long distance friendships, it's like it's never been an issue for me, because I feel like I just have the same relationship with them as I do when I live there.
Most of the friends that you made in Turkey, do you see yourself being friends with them as close?
Not as close, but like
when you move, that's my point. Like it's very temporary, like especially because people are very different. And it's like not everyone accommodates the long distance aspect of things.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would see myself staying friends with the people I'm close with, but like, not contacting them as much, because then you go somewhere else and then you make other friends, and then
exactly.
It's I don't know. Like for me, I really value friendship. It's probably like the most important thing in my life, and it's got me through like a lot of hard times and stuff. So I would say that I would always keep my friends. Like I do always keep my friends. But you wouldn't contact as much.
Don't get me wrong, I have long distance friends, because it's like even like my childhood friends, my friends from undergrad, all these people, I'm still friends with them 1000%. Do we have the same closeness that we had at that time? No.
Am I the first person you made a podcast with?
Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
You just had to put me on the spot. I'm the first person you made a podcast with.
No crickets this time.
But like that's the thing, because it's like being in a foreign city, this is not your home, so it's just like people come and go, whether it's friends, relationships, like this is just temporary. And it's just like you can't really hold people so close to heart, because especially if you're someone who gets very emotional or like emotionally attached rather, it's like you can't really attach yourself too close to the people, because at the end of the day, like maybe someone is here for school, they're gonna finish school, gonna go back to their country or even go to other places, like you can't really attach so much emotion to it. That is my point.
I have a very different point of view on that.
Sorry.
I think it's very important. I get the whole fear of being hurt and stuff, but I feel like I'm the kind of person who's very sensitive, and I do kind of attach a lot to friendships. Okay, maybe with relationships you got to be a bit more careful, but like with friendships, I definitely do attach myself to that. And I never regret it, even when I say goodbye to people, because I know that like that person is there if I ever wanted to visit them or if they ever wanted to visit me. And I think it's really important to just keep those people in your life and to just experience really
1,000%
having a good friendship with someone in that moment, because you never know what's going to happen. Like
Exactly.
this is a bit of a wild philosophy, but like I don't know, like maybe the world could end in a few days. Maybe, I don't know, wouldn't you want to be like happy and have a good connection with someone in that moment? Like, because you never know what's going to happen later, and you never know, maybe you could end up in the same place as those people again, and
that's not different, because I hold the same ideology. It's just that don't like, oh my god, I sound so avoidant. But like
I am the opposite of avoidant, but
I just love to protect my heart, considering how when I get attached, when I get close to people, it's just like I value them, I value the friendship, I enjoy the moments we spend time with them, but it's just like at the back of my head it's always ringing like people come and go.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, but for me, I don't know if this is better or worse, but I would rather get my heart broken a million times than never have good connection. Like, I'm not saying you're saying that you don't have good connections with people, but like I would rather get my heart broken a million times than never experience being close to people like family.
I am close to people. I am close to people. My friends, my loves, all of you they can testify.
Attach is the word, maybe then. Is that what you're talking about?
I love you all.
I don't know what you're saying.
I love everyone.
It's not about love, it's about attachment. We're talking about attachment, oh? Oh,
yeah,
no.
we clearly have different attachment styles from all this, but like, yeah, it's very temporary. Have you watched Emily in Paris?
Yeah, I have.
Did you see the episode where she was talking about how living in a foreign city, it's like back home everyone is still living their lives while you're away, and it's just
it's like that.
Yeah, so yeah, kind of the same.
I don't know what I would be doing if I lived back home.
Yeah.
I feel like,
culture shocks.
I love the experiences I've had abroad, and I have cried so many times over relationships, over friendships, that like when I have to say goodbye to people, but like I really just don't regret any of it, because I feel like it's just been such an amazing experience.
When was the last time you cried? You just mentioned about crying and I'm just thinking.
Crying. What is me?
Our cry baby.
I'm a lover girl.
You're just a cry baby.
I'm not a crybaby.
And a lover girl.
I'm a lover girl, that's why I cry.
And a cry baby.
Lover girl.
I'm a lover girl too.
I'm a crybaby. I love crying. It helps you release all your emotions. And like, I don't know, like I'm this kind of person that like if I really cry and just let it out, I feel like, I feel better now. I'm more relaxed. Crying is healthy. If you're a boy or a girl, crying is healthy.
I wonder why you're not answering my question, but like...
When's the last time I cried?
Yeah.
But then we have to go into a whole story.
You don't have to. It's just a question.
I was crying this morning. I came out and she ordered food and I came out with red puffy eyes and she was like, here, I got food for you.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice the red puffy eyes.
Oh, I thought you were asking because you knew I was crying.
I didn't notice the red puffy eyes.
I could have said anything.
You would have said.
Oh well. The truth is out.
Oh well.
Lover girl.
Cry baby. Well, yeah.
Attachment. Culture shocks. Food.
Gözleme.
Correct.
Woo!
Top one Turkish food. Gözleme. Tantuni. That's the one I got from
Tantuni. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Went back to talking about food again.
We love food. Have you noticed?
We love eating.
We love eating, yeah. We need to eat more vegetables though.
If you're a Turkish restaurant out there and you're seeing this,
how can you be a Turkish restaurant?
We'd love a mean, right? Clearly, I'm not the English teacher here.
I am a Turkish restaurant, or at least I aspire to be. I will be a Turkish
restaurant owner if you see this, and would love to invite our beautiful souls.
Oh yes, inside and out.
Yes.
Yes. What else have I learned about Turkey? Well, we talked about good memories, bad memories. We talked about living abroad, I think.
That's about it.
That's about it. Just life in general is very different when you're traveling and living in different countries.
Yeah.
I only expected to be in Turkey for 2 months, and I got so attached to the country and like the culture and the friendliness, and it's like such a hustle and bustle. Like,
you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
I didn't see myself lasting this long.
No, me too.
Okay. Yeah.
When I left Spain, my friend was like, "You're going to be gone for 2 months and then you'll be back."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think it's because I was so attached to Spain, right? But I think the thing is, like, I'm attached to wherever I am.
Clearly.
So if
the
I'm
attachment is still showing.
So if I'm in Spain, I'm really attached there, but then I move somewhere else, I'm attached. But that's the thing though about attachment, is that like you can get attached to many. Okay, I'm gonna stop. You get me. It's not like I'm attached to like a place that's not making me feel good. It's always about starting new, fresh starts, positive, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you sleep at night. That's what you always say.
Yeah, whatever gets you to bed.
Whatever gets you to sleep. Gets you to sleep.
Gets you to bed. Gets you to sleep. Yeah.
And reality TV shows.
I think that's about it.
That's about it. Wait, did you not want to say something? No. Okay.
But about not being, yeah, but like for me, my experience was completely different, because it's like when I came, I had to, the first year I had to be like learning the language. Mm-hmm. So it was strictly learning the language and making sure that I get the C1 certificate before I started my master's degree.
In 1
so
year.
like the whole pressure of learning a new language in a year was like getting to me. And like once I saw one of our friends leave, I was like,
Did she leave because it was too difficult?
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, because
but
he
also got like another opportunity, so he just
Easy.
And yeah.
Where was the other opportunity?
I'm not sure. I think Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the whole pressure really got to me at some point, and I was just like, should I just pack my things and go? But then again, it's just like one of those situations when you're thinking about like, okay, I'm packing my things and going to what?
Yeah. It's like, need something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not like I had anything stable back at home.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair.
Yeah, so I was just like, let me just see this through, and like, I think that's why people tend to say that, like, when people are describing me and they're like, oh, you're very resilient, and I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? And I'm just like, when I sit back with myself and look back at things, I'm just like, I'm actually really resilient and
You're
crazy.
a grafter. You're a grafter. That's what we say. Work hard, don't give up. You're a grafter.
We got this.
I'm also quite resilient as well.
You know, that's a positive for this podcast.
That we're both resilient?
Yeah. Because they're gonna go on and on and on.
It's because I get so attached.
And she's gonna get attached. And I'm resilient, so y'all will have an episode every week. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow us. And also they can also comment on Spotify and follow us and rate us.
And rate us, Please rate us.
Yeah.
Honest and love.
Yeah. Till next time.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, we did